Welcome, sweet friends, to the channel Frugal Money Saver. My name is Emmy. My husband is Paul. We are so happy you have joined us today. Today's video, we're going to step back in time just a little bit. We're going to look at things that we have available to us today that our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents didn't have access to. And we're going to ask ourselves these questions. Do we really need them to have a full life, to have a good life, or can we do without these things and save ourselves some money? We have packed this video full. 20 things that we are not buying, doing, having a part of in 2023. Some we've given up years ago, some this will be the first year. And at the end of the video, we're going to show you how to make a convenience food that so many people buy pre-made, and we're going to show you how to make it for literally pennies. Healthier, more delicious, so good. So stick around. I want to preface this video by saying these are just ideas that we've chosen to do. Doesn't mean they're right, doesn't mean they're wrong, absolutely not. We're just sharing our frugal journey with you. So if you buy these things or you do these things, that's your frugal journey. This is a judgment-free zone. So what we do and what you do may be different. We share this list to encourage you and to maybe make you think, hey, that's a pretty good idea. That's a great way to save money. We have discussed in the past how we're taking the best from the past and the best from today, and we're kind of commingling them to save money and live a simple, frugal life. And this list incorporates the both worlds. So the first thing we do not pay for, never have, never will, are apps for our phone. Whether it be games, I know there's even prayer sites that they ask you to pay money for so you can pray with them. Believe me, there are so many free apps out there. You do not need to ever pay for an app on your phone. Don't do it. It's just not worth it, because I guarantee you, if you Google a free app, and always make sure it's a safe app before you download anything, for whatever you're looking for, there are a ton of them. The second thing is we never pay for disposable mop heads or Swiffer heads. Let me show you what we're talking about.
One of the things we don't buy anymore are the disposable Swiffer type pads that you use once or twice, then throw them out. What I did was I went to the dollar store and I bought a couple of these microfiber pads for $1.25. They fit the Swiffer mop very well and they work awesome. You just basically run around your normal Swiffer just like that, and when they get dirty, you put them in the wash. That's it.
What we have done instead of using a mop is we use a steam cleaner. It cost us around $50. We bought this, oh gosh, last year, I think sometime. We had a Kohl's 30% off coupon and it was on sale. You just take the mop head off of the steam cleaner and throw it right in the wash. So you never have to reuse over and over. You're not touching dirty water. It's a great investment, and we don't ever have to buy mop heads or Swiffer heads again. Number 3, we are no longer paying for any kind of subscriptions, whether it be newspaper, whether it be magazines, whether it be YouTube. Yes, you can pay for YouTube. Did you know that? There are people who ask you to pay for their channel or for no ads when you watch it. Don't need to do that. YouTube is free. And another thing, don't be paying for like Spotify or Amazon Music. Put on the radio, put on YouTube and search for free music. Paul and I were listening to free Hawaiian music the other day. It was wonderful. Number 4, candles. I will not be buying any more candles this year. And if you all see me buying one, you better comment in. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you why. Keeping it real. You know I always do. Strawberry lemonade. That one is from Aldi. Bath and Body Works caramel pumpkin swirl. I've got some Yankee candles that were on clearance at CVS, and I think I paid like $1.90 for them. Look at all these. So no more candles. I can see you all shaking your head. Emmy, Emmy, Emmy. I know. Yeah, guilty. So no more candles. I have enough to probably last 2 years. So no more. Number 5, we have never, nor will we ever pay for food delivery to this home. People get takeout and they pay for delivery to have it come to their home. I don't understand that. I know it is convenient, but for us, you not only have to pay the delivery charge, and I know some of them do have a maximum you have to order to get free delivery, so then you have to up what you actually want to buy to get the free delivery if you don't want to pay the delivery charge. And you also have to tip the delivery person. And don't worry if you forget, because most of these places I read will automatically add the tip. We don't ever have takeout food delivered to the home. Number 6, we have never, nor do I think we would ever, purchase a food service company like HelloFresh or one of those. I see they are so popular now, and again, super convenient, but you are literally paying for simple ingredients you could buy at a store, and they just package them and cut them for you and give you a recipe. So that is just another service that we would never use. Number 7, car washes. I don't think we have gone through a car wash in how long, Paul, would you say?
Oh, it's been years. I don't remember the last time we drove through a car wash.
They're fun.
Yeah, no, I don't mind going out with a bucket of warm soapy water with some dish detergent. Just wash it myself. It's you get to meet the neighbors.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so that's another no-go for us. Number 8, we have too much freezer food, and I really have to stop buying food for the freezer. Let me show you why. Our freezers are fully stocked. We even have an extra freezer that I just showed you, packed full of fruits and vegetables. And it is great to keep your freezer stocked. Believe me, I am 100% for it. But there's also a point where Paul has to tell me, Emmy, we don't have any more room. I'll be like, oh, let's get this. We'll put it away, whether it be bread or something like that on a discount rack. And he'll be, we really don't have the room. And he's right. So I have to be really conscious of that. Number 9, I don't buy scented products. In other words, I don't buy body wash. I don't buy perfumes. I don't buy shaving cream. I use Ivory soap. This is my go-to for everything. I do use a little face moisturizer after the Ivory soap because it can be a little drying. But for my skin type, I use Ivory for everything. Number 10, we will not be buying anything new that's smart. We both do have smartphones, but we do not have a smart TV. We have a little Roku device. I would not go out and buy a smart TV unless I needed a new TV, and that's all that was available. We will not be buying a smart watch. We won't be buying an Alexa, is it? Is that what it's called, Alexa?
Alexa, yeah.
Okay, we're not going to be getting an Alexa. Our cell phone is really the only smart device we have. Again, just a personal preference. Number 11, we won't be buying sales just because it's on sale. And I struggle mostly with food in this department. Paul is really good about reeling me in when I start going off the path, like I said, with freezer food and things like that. But even canned goods, we have a lot. So I really have to be careful not to buy things just because they are on sale. Think back, my mom, my grandmother, they did not buy just to buy. They bought things because they needed them. And if you need something, you wait for a sale. Yes, I would tell you that. But as far as keep buying, especially things that we don't need, just because they're on sale, not a good idea. Number 12, we do not buy, nor will we start buying, any kind of canned soups. I know this is kind of odd, and a lot of people do buy soups in a can. Super convenient. But if you've got a crock pot and you've got an Instapot, you have got a soup factory within your own home. I make my own stock. We make our own soups. I have tons of videos on this channel showing you exactly how to do it, even cream of soup. I have a video that shares a cream of soup recipe that you can use for any kind of cream of while you're cooking. It could be cream of chicken, cream of celery, cream of mushroom, whatever you want. So think, can I make this myself healthier and cheaper than buying it in a can? Number 13. Now, when I told Paul number 13, because we sat and we were coming up with different ideas, I told Paul number 13, what did you do?
Oh, I just burst out laughing. I couldn't believe it. I said, I found a box of these things up in the attic. I mean, one of those plastic tubs with the lid, you know, the two-handed basket. So,
yeah, okay. It's throw pillows. I have an issue with throw pillows. I love them. When they go on sale, when they're on clearance, Emmy will grab some throw pillows. Let me show you what I mean. So yeah, I don't need any more throw pillows. No throw pillows. It's like the candles. If I buy any, let me know. Number 14, something I have no room for or no need for, meaning cutesy items. Things that you pick up, what we would call a tchotchke, a little thing you would sit on a shelf. I really cannot go forward buying any more tchotchkes, little things, cutesy items. I don't have the room. We're trying to downsize. We're trying to get rid of these type of items. And for us, total waste of money right now. Number 15, we don't have cable TV and we don't have a home phone anymore. We've done away with both. I know a lot of people keep their home phones for security reasons or if you feel safer with it in the home, and I totally get that. But for us, our cell phones work perfectly. We save that home phone bill and also no cable. The only thing we have coming into our house is internet. That is it. And we pay $50 a month for that. Number 16, we do not buy any paper products, nor will we going forth, except occasionally a package of napkins for if Dixie eats too fast and we have to clean it up, or cleaning a chicken, things like that. We do not buy paper cups. We don't buy paper plates, nothing like that, nor will we. Number 17, I do not get manicures. I do not get pedicures. I do not get my eyebrows done. And y'all may be, oh yeah, we can see that. But for us, that's okay. And let me tell you, for years, I was an every other week manicure and once a month pedicure type of person. Now, not at all. Unless somebody gives me a gift certificate, which I'll happily use, I do not do that anymore. I can do it myself at home. Number 18, no more kitchen gadgets. That's another thing going forward. We do not need anything else for the kitchen. I don't need a grape splitter or a tomato seeder or anything like that. We have made it this far with what we have. I think back what my mom had in the kitchen, what my grandmother had. They had good cookware. They had good utensils, knives, things like that. And that is the basis for any kitchen. Number 19, we don't buy garbage bags for the bathroom garbages. And you need a bag in a bathroom garbage. What we use are the vegetable bags that we get from the grocery store. Here in New York, all plastic bags have been outlawed. Supermarkets are not allowed to give out plastic bags because that's what we used to use for our garbage here in the kitchen, our bathroom garbages, but now no more in the state of New York. So what we do is when we buy produce, we save these bags and we use them in the bathroom garbages. They're a little too thin for the kitchen garbage, but this is what you'll see in the waste basket in our bathrooms. Number 20, no cheap items. Quality over quantity. What am I talking about? I'm talking about things like dollar store batteries. We'll put dollar store batteries in our remote control. Within a couple of days, no joke, we'll get the little blip up in the corner of our TV saying remote battery low. We just put them in. I know that a lot of people have luck with this. We do not. Another thing, cheap LED light bulbs. They go out so much quicker than good quality LED light bulbs. Those are just two examples where we have bought less quality and have ended up going back to buy more and more. So no more. Quality over quantity. So those are our 20 things that we will not be buying or doing in the year 2023. And I'm pretty sure it will extend beyond that. It's just great to look back at, again, what our parents and our grandparents and our great-grandparents managed with and how far we have come. And again, it's taking the best of both worlds and combining them, the present and the past. I've been going through all the beautiful costume jewelry my grandmother and my mom had left me. And I've been pulling it out and wearing it. I wore a white brooch last week. And when I put the pink camisole on today, I was like, oh, I have a pin that will match that. Let's start using what we already have. Let's start using what we own. Instead of constantly going out and buying new, buying more, bigger, better. Let's be content with what we have. Now let's get into the kitchen and we're going to show you how to make some over-the-top homemade rice roni. Here we go. Let's get in the kitchen. We're going to show you how to make a totally customizable rice roni. This recipe is so delicious, so easy. You're going to need 2 cups of chicken stock, a half a cup of small broken spaghetti, or I'm using orzo because I happen to have it. But if you want to use spaghetti, just break it into little tiny pieces and that will work just as well. 3/4 of a cup of rice, 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of butter, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and then I have a little bit of Italian seasoning. That's all there is to it. The first thing we're going to do is melt our butter in a pan on the stove. I'm just melting the butter in the pan. I'm going to take the orzo, or if you don't have orzo, again, just take spaghetti and break it into little tiny pieces so it equals a half a cup. And we're going to put that in with the butter. I'm just going to brown the orzo. So we're going to let this cook for a minute or two until it gets brown and toasty. Now, while you're browning this, you want to keep turning it. You don't want to burn it. You just want to brown it. It has just been about 2 minutes for this. Now I'm going to add the rice. And we're going to brown this as well, just for about 30 seconds, though. Not as long as we did the orzo. Keep turning it. We don't want it to burn. We just want it to brown. Okay, so we cook this for about another 30 seconds or so. Now I'm going to carefully add the 2 cups of broth. Give this a mix. To taste, I'm going to add a little onion powder, going to add a little garlic powder, and a little Italian seasoning. Again, this is totally customizable. You could add whatever you want to this. But my broth is seasoned, so I think this will be perfect. Cover this and bring it to a boil. So this has just come to a boil. I'm going to lower it to a simmer. I'm going to give it a mix. This is important. We're going to cover it again. I've lowered the temperature to low so it simmers. I'm going to put the timer on for just 10 minutes. That's it. But wait a minute, Emmy. It's not going to be done in 10 minutes. but we don't want to waste gas on the stove. So watch what I'm going to show you, a little hack. The timer just went off for 10 minutes. I'm turning the burner off completely. Now I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes, and it's just basically going to continue steaming itself with the burner off. So there's no heat on. I guarantee you this will steam itself perfectly. Now we're just going to let it continue to steam on its own with no heat for another 15 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer. The timer just went off after 15 minutes, and you can see this is still so hot. It is fluffy. It is beautiful. It's still moist. You do not need to boil rice the full amount of time a recipe calls for. Bring it to a boil, simmer it for 10 minutes, turn the heat off, cover it, and then just let it steam on its own for 15 minutes. Light, fluffy, delicious, and we just made some homemade rice-a-roni. It's so economical. It has no preservatives, no MSG, no extra added salt, and I am telling you, it will amaze you how much better it tastes than any box rice mix that you can buy on the shelves in your grocery store. So give this one a try. Today's question of the day: what's something going into 2023 that you will not be buying or not be doing to save yourself some money? Share it with us down below. We can look at that tip and be like, that is another great thing that I don't need to be doing in 2023. And we love when you share your comments. And I know you as a community love reading each other's comments, and that's what this channel is. It is a community. So we thank you for being a part of that community. And if you're not a part of this community, hit that subscribe button and come on in. Become part of our family. We'd love to have you. We ask that you give this a big thumbs up, please. It helps us so much. We ask you to be well. We ask you to stay safe. And above all, we wish you blessings. Until our next video, may God bless you.